Awesome. Okay. Now I have to start recording. All right, folks. So thank you all for coming today. I really appreciate you making the time out of your day. Like I said, council shouldn't be too long. We don't have any motions on the agenda. So let's get her done. I call this meeting to order at 3:01 p.m. We now will begin roll call. Art student representative.
Here.
Business student representative, Hunter.
Here.
Oh, sweet. Awesome. Board of Governors representative, Anna.
Here.
Board of Governors representative, Drew. Awesome. I see you there, Drew. All right. Education representative, Tiana.
Present.
Equity representative.
Here.
Indigenous student representative. Let's see. All right, absent. International student representative. All right, absent. Sorry, I have to take this down. Student of African descent representative. Atik.
Present.
Awesome, thank you. And science representative.
Here.
Awesome. All right, moving into the execs. President.
Present.
Vice President academic.
Here.
Vice President external affairs is absent. Vice President res affairs.
Present.
Vice President finance and operation.
Present.
Vice President activities and events.
Here.
All right, and then general manager, Sean Ryan.
Here.
Dep chair is absent today. And then faculty advisor, Brandon. Do not think he is present. All right, folks. Okay. I would like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people. This territory is covered by the treaties of peace and friendship, which Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqey people first signed with the British Crown in 1725. The treaties did not deal with the surrender of lands and resources, but in fact recognized Mi'kmaq and Wolastoqey title and established the rules for what was to be an ongoing relationship between nations. All right, folks. Okay. We just have some reports to get through, and then we will be back outside enjoying the weather and the heat. All right. First, I guess we have to approve the agenda like we do every day. All right. If somebody would like to begin a motion to approve the agenda for this meeting.
I
I'll
motion
move
to
to
approve the agenda.
Awesome. Thank you, Tiana. And a second, please.
I'll second.
I'll second that.
All right. Is there any discussion at this time? No. Awesome. Would somebody like to call the question?
I move to call the question.
Thank you, Drew. All right. All those opposed? All those who would like to abstain? All right. It looks like the motion passes unanimously. We will move forward. All right. And to approve the minutes of last council, if somebody would like to begin the motion.
I move to approve the minutes of the last council.
Thank you, Drew. And can I get a second, please?
I second it.
Thank you. All right. Any discussion at this time? All right. And if somebody would like to call the question.
I motion to call the question.
Thank you. All right. All those opposed? All those who would like to abstain? All right. The motion passes unanimously. So it looks like, let me just bring up the calendar. We'll move right into constituency reports. So sorry, I'm just going to scroll down a little bit. Okay. On my agenda has Drew first. Drew, would you like to begin with your constituency report? Awesome. All right.
I'm sorry, did you say just my name? Because I was just like kind of cut because somebody called me. So
Sorry. I just have you at the beginning of my agenda. Would you like to go first, or I can choose somebody else as well?
hello.
Hi. Sorry. I don't know if things are working on your end. Maybe we'll circle back to you if that's all right. If we want to begin with art student representative.
Yeah. Hi everybody. Hope everybody is having a good weekend. So it was a pretty quiet period this past month. The Gov review committee planned to meet on the 27th, but it got canceled because we were having a couple technical issues. But Naomi gave us access to the Monday.com website, so we can start picking along at all the policy and writing and things we'll be doing over the year. So I'm pretty much just familiarizing myself with the website for now. Also, I was appointed to the performance review committee, so I'm very excited to get started with that. And the experiential learning committee, part of the quality of life committee with Elizabeth Yo, we're planning to meet for the first time on August 23rd. So I'm sure we're going to get lots of good work out of that. So I'm very excited for that one. Otherwise, not much else to report. It's pretty quiet on my end. So yeah, hope everyone's having a good Sunday.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Is there any discussion or questions at the time? All right. We're going to move into business student. And yeah, Atik, sounds good. Hunter, if you'd like to begin your report.
Sure. Hi, everyone. Hope you're having a great last month of summer break. Like Margaret said, things have been kind of slow. I think a lot of people were having their summer vacations around this time, but the Student Mental Health and Wellness Committee did meet for the first time, which is super exciting. We discussed some survey results and themes that have been found among StFX students compared to other schools, and also what mental health supports StFX has now, how they're doing, and how we're going to build on them, and ways to increase participation. And other than that, my Shinorama page for OCRU, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Awesome, thank you. All right, Board of Governors Representative Anna, if you'd like to begin. Oh, sorry, does anybody have any questions or comments for Hunter at this time? All right, yeah, sorry, Anna, you can get started now if you'd like.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. It might be a little bit loud in the background since I'm at work, but not too much on my end. I continue to meet weekly with the Emergency Grants Committee, giving students emergency funds if needed. We have been looking at updating the questions required to apply to this program. And then for the Governance Review Committee, this has already been mentioned, but taking a look at the Monday.com website. Yeah, not too much on my end, but I'm super excited to head back to X.
Awesome, thank you, Anna. Does anybody have any questions or comments at this time for Anna? All right. Drew, if you can hear me, if you want to get started, if not, feel free to drop something in the chat that says if you'd like me to come back around to you. I know you're struggling a little bit with the technical difficulties.
I don't think now, because can you hear me properly? Is it like audible?
Yep, perfect. Thank you.
Yep. So hello, everybody. I hope everybody is doing great. And I'm sorry if you might listen a little bit of music in background, because this is my last weekend here and my family is trying to make it something big. So big ups to them. Except that it has been a great time working with the International Students Health Committee, we have been able to pull off the job that we have been trying to work on from last year. So big ups for everybody who is participating in that, like all the parties. Thank you, everybody. This is going to be the first job from the U that is specifically supposed to be for international students. So it's going to be a big thing from this council. We might be trying to put that thing by the next council. So that's one thing. Except for that, I was contacted by the university's fundraiser person, and we have, campaign manager, and we have decided to talk on some things regarding raising funds for international students and students in general. So that's something new. Except from that, I'm leaving from here on 16th, and we'll be in Nova Scotia on 17th. So we'll be seeing you guys soon. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Dhruv. Education Representative Tiana. Oh, sorry. Does anybody have any questions or comments for Dhruv at this time? Sorry, I just sped right past that. All right. Looks like we're doing okay. Yeah, Tiana, if you'd like to take the floor.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. I hope everybody's doing well. I've been trying to, spend the nice sunny days outside when I can. Just putting up my report here. Same with a couple of our other representatives. I haven't had too much of an active month. I'm continuing to get involved with preparing for first years in orientation and all that stuff through the education exec team. So that's keeping me a bit busy. I know that the education exec and myself were encouraging the Get Out to Vote campaign and all that. So I recognize that in the Greater Student Union as well. So that's really great. No committee works to report on. And I think the only other point that I really wanted to make and discuss with you all is that I've gotten a lot of word back about rumors going around and uncertainty about the campus parking passes, how much students are going to be forking out for that. If it's two semesters, if it's one semester, I don't even know. So I was just wondering if we could make it possible that whatever information does come out, that us as representatives and union members could let our student collective know once we know. I feel a little bit out of the loop. So I was just wondering if something could be arranged with kind of making communication a little bit tighter on issues like this that are obviously affecting our constituents. So that's really the only thing that I wanted to throw out there. If anybody has any ideas or maybe concerns, please send it my way. I'd really like to see how we can go about improving that sorts of communication and all that. But other than that, I think I'm good for the report.
Awesome. Thank you. Oh, does anybody have any questions? Brendan, feel free to jump in.
Awesome. Yeah, just kind of to answer your question a bit there, just about the parking passes. If students are looking for clarification, there is like the university has put out the prices of like the different types of terms of parking pass. So like there's daytime for year, semester, and then there's also overnight parking for the year and semester and single day. So all that information's up on the university's website now. It did kind of take them a while, but it is there if students are asking. It's under the safety and security page. So if students are having trouble finding that information, it is on the St. FX website now, but we probably could do a bit of a better job just communicating that to students. Yeah, you're right.
Okay, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Awesome, thank you, folks. Any further discussion at this time? All right. Equity Representative Tiff, if you'd like to take it away.
Thank you. Hey, everyone. So basically nothing really exciting has happened. So I'm really excited for the next couple of meetings for External Affairs and Equity Committee, and also for hiring panel as well. But in other business, I attended a student mental health and wellness committee with Hunter, which was really cool. We got to talk about, like, again, like any existing concerns or like any possible interventions that we can come up with to help the well-being of students at St. FX. But otherwise, that's it.
Awesome, thank you. Does anybody have any questions or comments at this time? All right. Molly is not present, and Atik. Does anybody have any questions for Atik? I know that he's having some technical difficulties, so if anybody has any questions based on his report, feel free to speak now. All right, International Student Representative is absent. And then that just leaves Science Representative. If you'd like to take the floor, Mackenzie.
Alrighty, hi guys. Really nothing to report except for the awesome news that I get to sit on org review. So I'm really looking forward to that. I think we're meeting for the first time later this month. I hope everyone's enjoying their summers, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.
Sorry. Awesome. All right. Thank you so much, folks. Do we have any business arising at this time? Any motions that need to be placed on the floor? All right. I'm just going to continue ahead. If we want to begin with exec reports, we'll start with the president. Mr. President, you have the floor.
Thank you, Naomi. Hello, everybody. Great to hear of all your reports so far. Sounds really awesome. Yeah, enjoy your last month. Hope you're all excited to get back to Antigonish. And hopefully our next council will actually be in person, which would be really fun. Not a ton to report on. A lot of what we've been up to, or I've been up to the last 3 weeks is all in my, what is it called, report. I guess just some things to highlight. Like we were talking about earlier with the parking fees, Ben and I did meet with Andrew Beckett to talk about them because we had heard a lot of concerns from students and we'd seen the petition. So we wanted to bring a lot of those concerns forward that we'd heard from students from direct emails or from what we've been reading on like Facebook comments. We did ask for like general reduction in the cost or even a student discount so students wouldn't have to pay as much. Those were kind of rejected as Andrew kind of stated. This has been something that was going to be implemented the past 3 years and they've been kind of putting it off, but there is not much we could really do. But one thing we will be getting is that we will be getting Andrew to come into council twice a year. So we'll probably be having him come in October or so once those funds are kind of set. He's just going to show us how much exactly they are receiving in funds and where those funds will be going, just to make sure that all those funds are going into kind of a separate account and will be solely put towards building and road repairs. And we even have the opportunity to kind of input where we think what projects we'd like to see completed first and what we'd like to see prioritized. Should be pretty fun. Beyond that, the only thing that's not in my report is just that we have a lot of get out the vote stuff going. Ben isn't here today, but just as a quick update, we have been doing a lot for that. Ben's been interviewing the candidates and we're hoping to get some information out from those interviews. They've been going really well so far. We have a little competition with Acadia that will hopefully be starting up Monday to really kind of promote students to pledge. And hopefully that'll be appealing to students. There's something on the line. And we even have a Get Out the Vote social this Wednesday that we've been planning. So if you are in town, we're going to start promoting it tomorrow. It's going to be Wednesday at the Cody Gardens from 5 till 7. There'll be some free snacks and lemonade and a chance to meet some of the candidates and really just hang out, see a bunch of students in town and us, and then hopefully some representatives from the university in town as well. So it should be pretty fun. So make sure to promote that to any of your friends who are in town right now. It should be a lot of fun. Yeah, that's about all. If you have any questions about anything else in my report, though, feel free to shout out.
Awesome. Do we have any questions or comments for Jack at this time? Okay.
Vice President Academic, you have the floor.
Hi, everybody. Pretty much everything is in my report, but the highlights are just kind of tracking along with OER work. The first draft of the MOU is on the website. Jack and I worked with Elizabeth to get that out, so feel free to give it a read through and send us any feedback you have. Been doing a lot of work to get Academic Day up and going, just trying to like smooth out what exactly the Students' Union is going to be doing, work out like logistics with numbers and stuff. Yeah, a lot of stuff with SOC and kind of just like helping the team with get out the vote and just kind of getting O Week up and running. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Fantastic, folks. Just a little self-plug here, not self, but since Ben's not here to do it, if you've not already pledged to the Get Out to Vote website, please do so. There's a link in my bio on Instagram, and I'm pretty sure on the Use bio. So please go do that so we get to Pi Acadia, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Does anybody have any questions for Mara at this time? All right. Ben is absent, unfortunately, with a foot injury, so we're going to move forward to Vice President, Residence Affairs. Soph, if you want to take the floor.
Hi, everybody. Happy Sunday. I just lost my report. I had it in front of me. Oh my gosh. I haven't been doing all that much out of the ordinary. I've been working a lot on SUCL elections, which I gave you guys a presentation on last council, and you guys approved my proposal, which I'm super happy about. So I've been doing a lot of work on that. I also managed to get all the O Week t-shirts ordered for houses. And I can actually send you guys all those funky designs we're using this year in an email after council so that you can see them. They're super fun. I'm really, really excited about them. I also I've had the hiring for student advocates open, and it closed this past week. So I'm hoping to do some interviews in the coming weeks so that I can get student advocates hired. Been a lot of doing little things for September so that I don't have to do a bunch of training stuff for my SUCLs going into September when I have classes and stuff going on. I have just been chipping away at all that stuff as well. I did Webinar Wednesday this past week, which was really fun. I talked about packing to go to residence. I also have been continuing on with the residence renewal stuff. So I've been sitting on training subcommittee, staffing subcommittee, and the residence renewal advisory committee. So that has all been really interesting and helping a lot with Get Out the Vote. And I've been in all the SOC meetings that have happened. So that's kind of been my month. But if you guys have any questions, I'd be happy to take them now.
Hi, sorry, one question just to kind of get things flowing because we have time as well. What exactly is SOC? Sorry, I know I'm like in the office every day, but what is it?
It's the Student Orientation Committee, and I'm actually think if Kira wants to, she could probably give a more in-depth overview. She's one of the co-chairs of SOC. Yeah, I don't know if Kira wants me to pass that off.
SOC is like a large group of people basically from all parts of Student Union and the university, and we work together to plan orientation between like events run by the university and events run by the Students' Union, and we kind of just like collaborate, and it's where we discuss all of the ins and outs of O Week, basically. It's pretty crazy.
Sounds delicious. Awesome. All right. And that we will move forward to Vice President of Finance and Operations, Brendan, if you'd like to take the floor.
Yeah, for sure. Hi, everyone. I hope everyone's having a good weekend. Pretty much everything is covered in my report. One thing that I did forget to mention was that I had attended a dinner with Nick Murray. He's our sponsorship coordinator this year, or whatever the position's called. I can't remember the exact name. It's so long. But anyway, I had attended a dinner with him where the mayor was present, some political candidates were present, business owners, community members, and students. And what that meeting was about was really just looking at ways of improving the relationship between different businesses in Antigonish and the surrounding community and the town. and just how to build that and improve that, and also increase tourism to Antigonish as a county as well. So it's kind of nice just to be able to put a students' union perspective in their minds. And it was also a good opportunity for us to connect with some different businesses for potential sponsorship opportunities during a week. Other than that, everything, as I said, is covered in my report. It's been a pretty busy reporting period. But yeah, I'll jump on the Get Out the Vote bandwagon. Please go and pledge to vote, and make sure you do go vote, and encourage all your friends who are eligible to vote. Ben's been working really, really hard on the Get Out the Vote campaign. So yeah, make sure you go and vote. But other than that, don't have much else to add. So thank you, everyone.
Awesome. Thank you, Brendan. We will move forward with the Vice President of Activities and Events. Oh, wait, sorry. Does anybody have any questions for Brendan? Sorry that I always forget that. LOL.
You're good.
Awesome. All right. Yes, Vice President of Activities and Events, if you would like to take the floor.
Hello, everybody. Like everybody said, a lot of my stuff's in my report. Mainly what I'm doing right now is a week, and that's a lot going on, lots of logistics trying to figure out. So I've been meeting with a lot of people, like getting different sales reports and stuff approved by Mr. B Money, the money man. I've been meeting with like Chinorama, try and get that going. Marketing meetings, meeting with Sean Kiley, the new bar manager, to look at what the inn will look like for events this year. Yeah, those are the big main things. I also sit on COCA, which is the Canadian Organization of Campus Activities, as the Eastern Regional Director. So we had our summer meetings that just ended about a week ago. So that was just looking at like planning the national conference in Ottawa for next June. And yeah, everything's in my report, but if there's any specific questions, feel free to shoot them out.
Awesome. Thank you, Kira. I also, if anybody has any questions about GoTV right now, Jack and I, we can totally answer if you have any specific questions, but also feel free to reach out to any of us or Ben, the email or messenger. Yeah, we got some pretty cool stuff planned that like was alluded to. Yeah, it should be awesome. All right. Do we have any other last minute questions before I move forward? Awesome. All right. That leads us to, I'm pretty sure, the general manager's report to council. Yes, Sean, if you'd like to take the floor.
Sure. Yeah. Hey, everybody. Yeah, a lot of what's going on right now is getting Sean Kiley, our bar manager, onboarded and getting him ready for the year. Julianne has been working through our audit with our auditors, so hopefully that will be on time for our annual general meeting in October. Matt and Alex have been just going flat out with all of the stuff that we're trying to do for Get Out the Vote, but also orientation week, and a lot of other projects that we're looking to take on. Yeah, and myself, just like I said, helping with the full-time staff, their duties, helping with the executive and their duties. Yeah, it's been a very busy month, and it will continue to be busy for the next 11, 12, however many we have left. Sorry, I'm very sick, and my meds are kicking in.
Sorry, LOL. Awesome. Thank you, Sean. Honestly, I think I don't have any committee reports lined up. No special reports to council. We don't have any old business or new business. So I guess that just kind of leads us to the closing remarks of the chair. Yeah, if you folks have any questions moving forward about GoTV, or even anything about, like, I know I don't have a report to council, but if you're wondering what I'm up to, I mean, I love getting emails. It's probably the favorite part of my day. So feel free to shoot me an email. Thank you everyone for coming out today. I'm glad that this one was a little bit shorter than last week's. Sorry, not last week's. Yeah, the last council was a little bit hefty, so thank you for your patience. So excited to see you folks all in person. And let's make a big push to O Week, folks? Let's do this thing. All right. So those are my closing remarks. If somebody would like to make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I motion to adjourn council.
Oh my God, thank you so very much. And if somebody would like to second.
I'll second that.
Awesome, thank you, Drew. Okay, all those who would like to vote against. And all those who would like to abstain. Awesome, the motion passes unanimously. Thank you so much, folks. Enjoy your Sunday.
Thanks, Naomi.
Thank you to Naomi.
Goodbye, my angels. I love you all.